Beer here back at the Fantasy Bar. Monday is here. That means NBA. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you to go on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some injury situations we will capitalize on. A value play that may fly a little bit under the radar, and a beast of the night, I think, that absolutely goes ham in a matchup you have to take advantage of. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everybody out there had a great and profitable weekend in the NBA and in the NFL. We are back for the Monday slate. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you to go fresh off the tap here. Thank you, as always, stopping by, checking out today's video. Before we get to the plays, a couple things. First thing, housekeeping. Thumbs up button, very important, helps us out tremendously over on YouTube. If you enjoy the content, all we're asking in return, that's the tip jar here in the bar on these free videos. So take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content. And for our RotoGrinders premium subscribers, and if you are not one already, you are missing out. Check out our Sim Labs tool if you have not already. Big Monday night game wrapping up week 1 of the fantasy playoffs tonight with Philadelphia and Seattle. Get in there, use them simulations. If you are not a premium subscriber, head over, get signed up today. Check out the brand new Sim Labs tool. All right, let's talk some NBA hoops. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you to go here. Let's start with some value at power forward center with Marvin Bagley Jr. of Detroit. Now the Pistons going to be down some bigs here. Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart both out tonight for Detroit, so should mean big minutes and solid production here for Marvin Bagley. And this matchup, one that he has already thrived on this season, season high 39 DraftKings points against this Atlanta Hawks team. Atlanta been very vulnerable to bigs. In fact, one of the worst teams in the NBA this season, 3rd most fantasy points to this position. You add in the fact they may be without Clint Capella listed as questionable, so they may be down some bodies here as well. But Bagley, with the injury, should step in to a much bigger role here. Price is fair, right around 5K on both sides. All right, point guard, shooting guard up next. We are rolling with Collin Sexton of the Jazz. Now, Utah, another team going to be missing some bodies here. We'll get to that in a second, but Sexton really has stepped up for this team. Been dealing with a ton of injuries, guys in and out of the lineup. 20 or more points now in 4 straight games. That's led to 37 DraftKings points a game for him over that stretch, and really been a lot more aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. 17 or more shots now in 3 straight games, and it's not just the scoring. This guy can get it done in a lot of ways with all of the other statistical contributions that he makes. We mentioned the injuries, both Jordan Clarkson and Keontae George listed as out tonight. So the guard position really thin here. I think Sexton's role and his hot streak continues here tonight. Get him in those lineups here on Monday night. All right, let's talk some value here. This one a little risky, but I like the prospects for point guard Jacob Gillard of Memphis. Ja Morant coming back tomorrow, so he's out. Marcus Smart out. Derrick Rose out. So what does that mean? I think Gillard's going to have to re-enter the rotation here for the Memphis Grizzlies. We know Desmond Bane can do some of this, but I think Gillard going to get some solid minutes tonight when he's gotten the minutes in the run. He has shown us a very solid ceiling here, so a guy that could really give us a nice 7, 8, 9, up to 10x return on these numbers here. Both of these teams like to get up and down the floor, top half in the NBA in pace, and a good matchup here. Thunder bottom 12 in fantasy points allowed to the point guard position. So this one risky, but we're going to roll the dice here on the upside of Jacob Gillard under 4,000 on both sides. All right, back to the mid-range next at shooting guard, small forward with Max Struhm of the Cavaliers. So another injury spot that we can take advantage of. Yes, Donovan Mitchell, phenomenal play, too easy here. Let's go down the depth chart a little bit. Without Evan Mobley and Darius Garland, that's lots of usage to go around for this Cleveland team, and it is Struhm that leads the way at almost 6% usage bump with those two guys off the floor. We've seen some massive games out of Max Struhm, and we know it's been a roller coaster as far as production goes, but over the last 10, 30 or more DraftKings points in 6 of those games. I think we get 30 plus. I think he could threaten 40 plus here tonight, and that FanDuel price really lagging behind DraftKings. Got him up near 7K. FanDuel way down near 6K. Take advantage here tonight with the injuries and the usage bump for Max Struhm. All right, point guard, shooting guard, small forward up next, Dante Exum of Dallas. So Exum been good to us. Want to go right back to the well here. Kyrie Irving remains out here, so the minutes, the usage, the shots, the all-around game of Dante Exum should be on display once again here tonight. It's not just Kyrie Irving. Dallas also going to be without both Lively and Green here. And Exum really been a model of consistency here. 25 or more DraftKings points now in 6 straight games. 3 out of the last 5. We've seen 35 or more. Saw that big 7 3-pointer game out of him in a great environment here. Not the easiest matchup with the Denver Nuggets, but we got a big 238.5 point total here. And Exum, a guy that can stuff the stat sheet so many ways that he can get there through scoring, rebounding, assists, steals, and blocks, does it all for this Dallas team. With all the injury, I think another big night coming here for Dante Exum. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's run it back on our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, hit that thumbs up button, then head to the comment section and get fantasy points on DraftKings tonight. For my Beast of the Night, whoever's got the closest guess, we're going to give you an absolutely free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who's your Beast of the Night? Who's your top play? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap this baby up with my favorite play. You know, Max, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We have saved you some money in a lot of spots. We're going to spend up here at power forward center with Domantas Sabonis of Sacramento, tonight's Beast of the Night. Now, what a spot here for Sabonis. Gets a Washington team we have been picking on all season long with bigs. There's not a team in the league that's given up more fantasy production to centers, and it's based on points and rebounds. They have allowed the most points, the most rebounds per game to opposing centers. Right up the alley here for Sabonis to rack up a huge game tonight. 43 or more DraftKings points now in 6 of his last 7 games. We also have De'Aaron Fox listed as questionable. And if Fox is out, that's near 2.5% usage bump on top of an already big usage rate here for Domantas Sabonis. You add it all up, the matchup, the prices are fair, and potentially no De'Aaron Fox. Domantas Sabonis, with or without De'Aaron Fox, easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for Monday night here in the Fantasy Bar. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Domantas Sabonis on DraftKings for your shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. And I want to know, who's your Beast of the Night on this big Monday night slate? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck with the NBA tonight, and we will see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist